As you can see on screen, the Gypsy King Tyson Fury put this tweet out over the past couple days. He said, quote, "At the Bronze Bomber, where you at, Mush? The clock is ticking. I'm not going to wait forever. There is other bums in the division that I want to eat for breakfast," end quote. So this is all about the fact that there has been virtual radio silence from Team Wilder over the past few months. And that's understandably left everybody, including Tyson Fury, wondering when this rubber match between them is going to happen. What's going on with Team Wilder? Do they want to fight? Is Wilder gonna actually step in the ring with Fury this year? Do they want to push it back to February next year? What on earth is going on? Has Wilder maybe lost his bottle, as we say here in the UK? Not as confident as he used to be? Second guessing himself? Or is it just issues to do with money, whereby maybe Tyson Fury's team, Bob Arum, etc. are saying, okay, Wilder, you can get a percentage, but let's be realistic. A percentage of the pay-per-view revenue, what that you're contracted to get, is not going to be anywhere close to the percentage you got last time, because now Deontay Wilder is very much the B-side, and the pay-per-view revenue and the gate revenue, etc. for this rubber match is probably going to be substantially less than it was for their second fight. So is Al Heyman, is Deontay Wilder looking at ways to try and generate more money from the fight? Are they just playing a waiting game to see if crowds are let back into arenas and all that kind of stuff? Because if they are, you have to imagine that Tyson Fury and his team are doing the same. I mean, Tyson Fury's co-promoter, Bob Arum, recently said that the fight could get pushed back to February next year, but Tyson Fury doesn't seem very happy about that. Tyson Fury wants to get back in the ring sooner rather than later. Tyson Fury's been talking about fighting this year. Even Frank Warren, Fury's other co-promoter, has been talking about getting the Gypsy King back in the ring this year. And if so, who's he going to fight? Frank Warren's been talking about the AJ fight, but as much as we would all love to see that, given the fact they've both got mandatories, I think that's unrealistic. You'd have to pay off a lot of people. A lot of people would have to agree to take step-aside money in order for that fight to happen this year. So more realistically, perhaps they could both fight their mandatories. Tyson Fury fight Dillian White, assuming he gets past Povetkin tonight, and that's no foregone conclusion, believe you me. That could all go pear-shaped for Dillian White if he's not very careful. Anthony Joshua has the Kubrat Pulev mandatory. He also has Alexander Usyk. So there's a lot of different people to keep happy. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the fact that Tyson Fury has called out Deontay Wilder to let him know what on earth is going on. Does he want to fight? Doesn't he want to fight? What's happening? Is there any kind of date they can work towards? I mean, why hasn't Deontay Wilder spoken publicly very much over the past few months? What's he been doing? We know that he spoke publicly at one stage a couple months back, but that wasn't really boxing related. In terms of boxing, where's Deontay at? It's as if he's gone into hiding since the beating he took off Fury in their rematch. And I, for one, hope that this rematch doesn't happen. Well, this rubber match, the third fight, doesn't happen next. I'm not against it happening at some stage, maybe 2, 3, 4 fights down the line, if Wilder can get himself, back into winning ways and get some good wins under his belt, then come back and face the Gypsy King for a third time. I'm not against that. I'm just not keen on it happening right away next. We've already seen these guys fight twice in the space of just over a year. So let's leave a little bit more time between the second fight and the third fight. And when I say time, I mean 2020 is over halfway done, but I'm talking about in terms of the number of fights. Yeah. Let's leave it 2, 3 fights down the line before they start talking about a rematch between the pair. That's just my view. Leave your views in the comment section below. What do you think's going on with Deontay Wilder? Will the Fury Wilder fight happen this year? Will it happen by February next year? Will it happen next at all? Or will the Gypsy King have to face somebody else? Let me know, people. It's happening. I'm out.